That's okay.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay, we start. We start in 1 minute.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the monthly meeting. It's a special one today for two reasons. The first reason is it's the first time we talk since February. We skipped the March one. So yeah, I know everybody miss the monthly. I'm sorry. I hope we will keep doing that every month. Maybe we will skip summer months too. I don't know. It's what we did last year. I guess everybody here know what is UI Suite. If there is someone who doesn't know, I hope they will not be lost and they can stay at the end of the meeting to have some chit chat and to discover the solution. So the second reason why it's special day is because it's the Lina birthday. So happy birthday, Lina. Best day
Thank
ever.
you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, you like the cat?
Birthday.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I like it.
No,
It,
okay,
remi-
it's
it reminds me of Harvey and Sabrina.
okay. No, next year I will find a better cat. You need to guide me about your cat's taste.
No, it's fine. I like the black one.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we will talk about UI Suite in general. It will be a 20-30 minute meeting. We talk about UI Suite in general, the common subject, shared subject, and then we will talk about modules and themes. So Drupal Core project, we didn't, the project browser, we didn't do any progress last 2 months, but now it's becoming a bit urgent because project browser will be merged to Drupal 10.3, so it will be cheap in June. So it will be nice to start again this work. So we need icons and also we need to refresh our description of each module to have more welcoming first paragraph, and also we need to pick the tags and categories. Who is already using the project browser in those website? Yeah, nobody yet. Who is excited about project browser? Nobody.
So much.
No, I'm not excited either. But some people will love it, some people will use it, so we need to comply.
But maybe it's a way for us to publish the icon set we have.
Yeah, we need to publish them, but icons is only one part of the work. So we need to talk about that next weeks.
On our page, project page, to have the little icon. Yes.
The other subject is Drupal 11. So, we have like 15, 20 modules in the ecosystem, and we need to have them compatible for Drupal 11. And Drupal 11 may be released in 2.5 months. So, we received some automatic issues on the issue queue from the bot, project update bot. And so it would be nice to follow those issues, to fix them, and to be compatible with Drupal 11 from day one. So maintainers, please start it. But what about Drupal 8 and Drupal 9? We have many modules in the ecosystem who are still compatible with 8 and 9. Or maybe they are not compatible. but they declare compatibility. So in my opinion, it would be nice to remove 8 because we know the Drupal have changed a lot since 8. But what do we do with 9? Do we remove 9 too? Yeah, someone want to talk?
Yeah, is it sorry for the interruption. Is it sure that Drupal 11 will be released in June, or is it
No.
still in discussion? Okay,
June or July or December.
okay. So I prefer that at least for the modules that I managed to merge when we are sure about the release date, because if it is for the end of the year, then over deprecation can be added, and so it is additional work to do. So I prefer to wait.
Yeah, about Drupal 11 you are talking. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, if you prefer to wait, I understand. Yeah, it makes sense. It's another strategy if you want to do everything in the same time. But what about Drupal 9? Do we keep Drupal 9? Because if we do the change to be compatible with Drupal 11, we may use new API who are not available in Drupal 9. So maybe it will be also time when we comply with Drupal 11 to remove any references of Drupal 8 and 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah, can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
I think we should, if possible, keep the dependency to Drupal 9, because there's still a lot of projects that didn't move to Drupal 10 due to issues with PHP versions.
Okay.
And the opposite argument, if Drupal 9 is already no more supported, then we drop the support, and this whole project remains on all the older versions, not on the latest versions, and that's it.
That depends of the work that needs to be done to maintain the compatibility.
We maintain compatibility with what, PHP or what?
Both.
Can you please more details, please?
Yeah, but both. If we keep compatibility with Drupal 9, we need to keep compatibility with PHP 7.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, we drop Drupal 9, we drop also unsupported PHP versions.
Of course. Yeah. So it depends of the work. It's just because we want to add fancy things that are not needed, like I don't know, the return times on the methods. That's not needed. It's nice, but that's not needed. But if we really need to change something, then let's drop the compatibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think each maintainer will decide. We are just sharing this to remember, to remind. Sorry, it's a subject. What I will do on my module, I will drop Drupal 9 at the same moment I will be compatible with Drupal 11. So it will be the same commit, same release, dropping 9 and moving to 11. Because I believe the new API we are using to be compatible with Drupal 11 were not existing during Drupal 9. Okay. Let's talk about UI pattern 2. I know this is a star subject, everybody want to know. So this is the current team. So since last meeting, we have added Thomas, which is with us now. So welcome to the team. I know it's been 2 months already, Thomas, but we skip one meeting. So Thomas works with Michael on formatters and views. and so now we have a good split of scope with Christian and me on the core API, Christian and Olivier on unit testing of the core API. Me, I will also work on the library and the legacy layer. Thomas and Michael are currently working on FIFA matters and are moving to Vue plugin. So if someone wants to join us, we have a scope. We're starting next week, so it's a good moment, about layouts and blocks. So the idea is to generate a layout plugin and block plugin from components. So yeah, don't be shy. You can, if you are shy, you can tell me by private message if you want to join us. So we will release Alpha 1 tomorrow or this weekend, we hope. Maybe it will be next week, but we are working hard to make it this week. It will be a very landmark because Alpha 1 means all the API are stable. So the plugin managers or compatibility layer with SDC and all the utilities are stable. That means we will reach 90% of the scope of the left part, which is the core API. Why 90% and not 100%? Because we now need to work on a unit test and some quality improvement. So and then we will reach 100%. But it's huge. It's huge. It's been 6 months we are working on this. It was not easy. A lot of people have contributed, not only the people from the previous slide. So thanks to everybody. And now we are ready to move to integration module like layout, blocks, FIFA matter, and views. And I was not right with, sorry, FIFA matters. It's like now 80, let's say 70%. So this is the roadmap. So we target to release Alpha 1 or UA Pattern 2 this week, next days. And now we are focusing on developing the feature of Drupal integration and library and doing unit tests for the core API. Our dream, our goal is to release beta 1 for mid-June, around the 20th of June, because it will be the release of Drupal 10.3. So it will be very, very nice and a big communication goal to release beta 1 the same days as Drupal 10.3. What does it mean, beta 1? Beta 1 means we developed all the features. It will be feature complete. So now we can focus on more code quality, more unit testing, and on the upgrade path. Because we need user of UA Pattern 1 to be able to upgrade the config to UA Pattern 2. Someone has a question about this roadmap? No, great. It's not. We are not committed. Don't blame us if we are late. But it's our target and it's what we want to achieve. Very good news. SDC was merged into the core namespace, so it's not a module anymore. It's a part of the core namespace. It's hosting on the theme part, so aside the team manager. So for us, it's one of the bigger news of the last 6 months because we don't need a patch now. Starting Drupal 10.3, UI pattern 2 is fully compatible with SDC from core without patch. So we can celebrate. We are still testing the development with our current theme, Bootstrap 5, USWDS, and DSFR. And we are also testing them with SDC theme. And as you can see, we did some progress. You can, on Umami from the Drupal Core, Radix, Kinetic, and Prototype, we improved the coverage. So what is the coverage? It's our ability of guessing a prop type from a prop. So now we are guessing 100% of the Umami props and 100% of the prototype props. So it's huge, and that means UI pattern 2 can be used with the SDC ecosystem. If you want to propose your theme, sorry, for the test, we can add it to the test suite. If you have a public project or private project, don't worry. I will keep the confidentiality. Send me access to your repository, and read-only access is enough, and I will run the test. So you can be sure when UI pattern 2 will be released, it will be compatible with your work. Okay, now let's talk about some question about your pattern 2. Okay, great. Let's move to pattern 1. So pattern 1, you know, we have a strategy of keeping low maintenance. So we fix the bug, we do some change, but we don't do crazy stuff on it. And to be ready for pattern 2, your own development need to do those tasks, but you know that already. Good news, the work on upstream twig to make the loops safer, it's resumed. We got some help from the Symfony team. It was very nice, and so now we can finish the work. It will be add on twig a sequence and a mapping test, and it's very useful for us when we deal with render array into the twig template. Oh, something nice, bamboo twig. I don't know if you know me. I don't know, but they talk about us on the project page now, so it's nice. I don't know why. Maybe they are testing their own twig extension with our module. That's nice. Let's talk about UI styles. The work on style widget is still ongoing. As we told last meeting, it's a difficult work, and maybe we will finish in June. So, but when it will be done, it will be very, very useful. About icon, another good news. There is so many good news today. It's not pending anymore. I kept the pending tag, but we did a kickoff meeting at the French Drupal Camp last week. We have a strategy. We have the next steps. We have a private Slack channel. You can join if you want. It's in French, but we can switch to English. No problem, like we already do for the other channels. And we are looking for a leader, someone to do like the project management and to organize this new community. So please, tell us or tell me if you are interested. Layout option. So no news on layout option. UI skins. We have a new development with interesting is theme dependency. So if you activate a theme, so you remember a theme is like dark mode, light mode, accessibility mode, branding mode. This is the theme. So if you activate a theme, you can activate another one. It's expected for the French government design system in order to implement the new modes they have in the upstream design system. We have also this big work about CSS variable. Again, it's huge, it's a mess, it's complicated, and we need to cover Bootstrap 5 quirks, so it takes time. Page layout, it's also pending, but it's not because of us, it's because we are waiting about some improvement from other module of the ecosystem. And we are specifically looking for page manager. If manager can, I don't know, do some progress, it will be wonderful. So we will be able to use the component, the UI pattern component into the page. UI example, the next step, it's the simplification. It will be done. And next meeting, we will do a demo. So because it's close to completion. Okay. Yeah, want to ask a question?
Sorry, I have a little question with UI example.
Yeah.
It's I think it's very complicated to write YAML for generate static page, and I think it's possible to use Twig with pattern function integration in UI example for junior developer.
Yeah, I know Render API is a mess. I did a talk last week in Drupal Camp to tell everybody how big a mess it is. I am personally, but it's a community. So if you can add your contribution and add this feature, and it will be welcome. But in my personal opinion, I prefer we use Render API, because one of the goal of example page is to be sure it will be buildable. If you can do this render tree in YAML and it can be processed by the Render API, that means you will have the same result sending the same render tree from your PHP code to the Render API.
Okay.
But this syntax, this render tree is as complicated as the Render API. So everything messy and weird about Render API will also be in the file. So I totally understand for front dev, junior or not junior, just for front dev, it's not friendly. So 2 years ago, with Dual, we talked a bit about having alias of render element, with better syntax. We decided not, but it may be something we can talk again.
Okay.
So who is it? Is it Ines?
Yeah. Oui.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't see. I see only my. So Ines, if we can have a short talk about that, if you want after, looking about this alias system, and also I can show you what will happen about the removal of the sharp, because it will also make the writing simpler.
Okay.
So let's talk about the theme now. Bootstrap 5. So Florent, do you want to share?
Yes. What have you printed? Yes, some minor maintenance stuff. Later after the talk, I will use the how to say that. I saw that Jim is also in the talk, and there is an issue where Yeah, I replied. So if we can just discuss quickly about this issue.
Okay.
So yeah, minor maintenance stuff. Also waiting. Also, I found during your Drupal camp, I find something related to link settings prop type. And yeah, that's it. My next point will be the table rework for SDC compatibility.
Mhm.
Still no time to do that. And that's it. No,
Yeah.
no special stuff. It is waiting for improvement in UI styles for the widget, and it is waiting for improvements in UI skins about the CSS variables.
Okay. Okay. About Christian is with us.
Yes.
Yeah. Christian, do you think we can?
Was it a question?
Yeah, for Christian. Yeah.
I don't see him.
Ah, okay, okay. So maybe we can contact Christian and ask him if it's possible to plan the release of UI pattern settings 2.2 this month. That means we can inject your change about link setting type. And also, I know there is another ticket with long expected by a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so and also it will simplify the dependency management of in the team, from the team to the module.
To not target an alpha, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. So maybe after the release of ePattern 2 Alpha 1, the next step will be to focus on ePattern 2.2. Let's talk with him. Then Steven has released two tags of USWDS, Alpha 4 and Alpha 5. So it's very nice. He tracks the compatibility with upstream, and he's doing some quality stuff. In my opinion, both Bootstrap 5 and USWDS are very close to beta. They are good quality, so I hope beta will be released one of those days. For DSFR, we released beta 6, the biggest release ever. Donc, thanks to all the contributors from ECD, from Ministère des Finances, from Gendarmerie, and from other people. I don't remember. I don't know where they're from. But thanks to all the teams who are contributed, it was huge. And we have a breaking change, maybe the biggest breaking change ever, maybe the last breaking change of the project. So before moving to beta 6, look the release note. If you were already on the dev branch, it's okay. But if you were on beta 5, you need to be careful. Material design tree, we are still looking for someone. It will be a very nice thing to do. It's web component. It's not that complicated. It's a good opportunity to start US Suite theming. The foundation, another good news. So it was started in January 2022, but it was discontinued a few months after. But we have a new contributor since last week. It's called Steve, and no pressure on Steve. He need to step up. He will go with the flow, but it's very nice to welcome him.
Welcome, Steve.
Yeah, we talked about that last month, but it's a reminder. The model of mini pager view have changed, so you need to take it into account. As a tweak validator, it will start soon. It will start after UI pattern alphas. We are finishing. with the community stuff. So UI Suite as a community initiative, no progress, but we don't want to rush it, so it's okay. There is a DrupalCon Barcelona in September. Christian and me, we have proposed a talk, UI Pattern 2, Unleash ADC Potential, plug your component directly in Drupal UI. We will get the answer in 1 month, and I really hope we will be accepted, and I hope we will meet a lot of you in this con. Who is planning to go to the con already? Nobody? It's too soon? Too early to tell?
Maybe, I don't know.
Too early.
Too early to tell. Okay. But there is also the Drupal Dev Days in Bulgaria in June, and I will present the same talk. So if you are coming to Drupal Dev Days, you can have a preview, exclusive preview of the talk. The channel is still growing. We got 20 people more in 2 months, so we are happy to see UI Suite getting traction. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pierre.
So now
Thank
it's chit chat time. Someone want to share something, to ask something?
Yes. I don't know, Jim, if he's still there. Jim. Yes, I see it's still. Yeah, so I posted in the chat a link to an issue about CSS variables, but I think it is already implemented. So I wanted to know if it's something else, if it was about something else, or.
Jim, if you are still with us.
I am. I will have to dig back in. We were looking at, the big screen of CSS variables, and that is a big list. So maybe it is in there and I just missed it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I will follow up.
Okay, no, thanks.
We know it's a mess. It's a mess because Bootstrap is a mess.
Yes.
And we have a clever trick to tidy the mess. Not in Bootstrap upstream, but in our plugin management. And that's something we are working, in fact, Florent is working on since a few months, but it's complicated.
About what? About what?
About CSS variable, like derivers or something.
Oh, I have created the issue, but I'm not working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
but I'm already spread across too many stuff.
I know. So okay, so it's on the backlog. Okay, what else?
I have something to show. If that's okay. It's kind of extending what you all have already built. Speaking of those CSS variables, I've been working in the Drupal recipes initiative. And if people aren't familiar, it's basically a way to apply configuration changes to a Drupal site, and they're ephemeral afterwards. So what I did for a client, we've made a child theme of the UI Suite Bootstrap theme, and then see if I can share my screen. And I made a recipe that requires a theme and a module, but then uses config actions to alter the CSS variables that are kept in configuration.
Nice.
So basically, looking at your settings, I think it's UI settings.yaml, or actually I can tell you right here. It is, it's the theme settings.
Yeah.
I can use this simple config update, config action, and then change the variables I needed. So within, 5 minutes, I was able to basically skin the theme using, the variables that are already in there.
Oh, that's very nice. So yeah, so you can ship different variation of the theme for different clients.
Yeah.
See you, Lina. Thank you for coming. Okay, great. So REST is something to follow. Of course, you are one of the contributors. So it's when we will be able to use REST. Is it already ready?
It is experimental. It's a patch you have to apply to Drupal core. But the patch is mainly additions to the code. And because it is ephemeral, like you apply the patch and then the config becomes your own, like you don't even have to deploy the patch to production. You can just do it locally. So yeah, it is, it is very experimental, but it does work at this time.
Okay, interesting. And I'm happy you got a use of those UI skin as a variable feature.
Yeah, this is my first experiment with it. So yeah, let me ponder that and maybe I can write up a blog or something.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reading the chat and I see, okay, everybody is debating about Drupal 9. Yeah. Okay, if nobody nobody has nothing to share, what we can do, we can stop the recording, and I will stay for 20 minutes to have an individual chat with the people who want to talk about very specific subject.
Me after.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael, can you? Thank you.
Yes, I will cut the
Bye.
meeting. Thank you, everyone. Yes, the next meeting, if we do that,
Yeah.
May 2nd, is it possible for everyone? Is it just after?
Perfect for me.
It's perfect. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will duplicate invitation. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Michael.
Ouais, je croyais que Florent voulait rester aussi.
Hein, il enregistre toujours, Michael.
Yes,
Ah oui.
je sais, mais j'arrive. Ah, ça y est. Ciao, bye bye.
Bye.